2019, I majored in economic education in Padang State University for course macroeconomic theory. Okay, now I want the topic my case studies about inflation and COVID-19. Okay, the next. Before the enter another, I want to tell you what is inflation. Inflation is a process of increasing price in general and constantly. An increase in the price of one or two goods alone cannot be called inflation unless the increase extends to other goods. So what causes inflation? Inflation causes due to an increase in demand and production costs. And what is COVID-19? COVID-19 is an infection disease caused by the recently discovered coronavirus. Most people who get COVID-19 will experience mild to moderate symptoms and will recover without special treatment. The next, COVID-19 has caused the trend of inflation in Indonesia and various countries to slow down and even lead to deflation, and many say that during this period the inflation rate record disruption caused by a surge in layoff and a change in work sent to YVH hitting demand, which had an impact on supply. The effect of inflation on the economy of a country is quite large. That is why the country is so afraid of not being able to control the rate of inflation. Core inflation is still weak even though there was an increase in June 2020. This how we must strive to continue to increase people's purchasing power. The next, what the economic condition during COVID-19? In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, the world economy is under pressure, and Indonesia is no exception. The occurrence of inflation in the last few months is proof that the COVID-19 pandemic has also affected the Indonesian economy. Inflation tends to increase in the price of goods and services in general, which take place continuously. The another question, what the impact of pandemic COVID-19 for Indonesia economy? The COVID-19 pandemic has an impact on Indonesian economic condition, especially in the trade sector, which include export and import activities of raw material and capital goods. Declining production activities, scarcity of goods, and also an increase in market price led to inflation. Moreover, Indonesia still relies on import for China for industrial, raw material, and food ingredients such as garlic. And the next is economy of Indonesia conditional. The economic Indonesia conditional. Indonesia economic has declined to 5% or will be close to a lower one. And also the stock price index has experienced a significant weakening and also state outnet. Companies are losing money this year. And also the Minister of Finance has not been able to comply of divide the sanction of economic growth this year. If the duration of COVID-19 can be more than 3 months, this economic growth can reach the range of 2.5%. So, what inflation gives impact to society? Inflation, the must give impact to society, such as the effect of inflation is of course very detrimental to society because with the same amount of money, we can only buy the same good in less quantities. However, future food price inflation needs to be watched out for due to potential for disruption of the global supply chains. However, the price of domestic goods will certainly remain under control as throughout the supply. The central bank estimates that this year's inflation will still be within the set target, which is the range of 2% until 4%. It can be seen that the COVID-19 pandemic has a negative impact on the economic of the country, especially causing inflation. COVID-19 also has the effect that is happening at this time, namely you are difficult in finding employment. It is difficult to meet the needs of daily life and also do not have income to meet daily needs, and there are also many people who have difficulty in all sectors of the economy. Even so, the government has made various efforts and policies to overcome this inflation. The main purpose of this case study analyzes in the relationship between ongoing inflation caused by COVID-19 and seeing the effect of inflation during the COVID-19 pandemic for the Indonesia economy today. It is more complete than various alternative scenarios for handling the COVID-19 pandemic. The current point of view of the Indonesian economy as well as economic growth, especially in the short time, is not the only determinant of welfare. Human life and health also have a high economic value if properly assessed. They can cause greater economic loss in the long-term care that COVID-19 ends. Suggestions are of course very important as a result of this strategy. However, as discussed in this case study, we together with the government must do our best to protect the economy from the effect of inflation during the COVID-19 pandemic because it has a relatively social protection system compared to other developing countries. Still the conclusion. So, let's join hands together to maintain our economy. Don't be selfish, no cooperation to need is needed so that problem experienced by our nation can be resolved properly and together comply with government regulation so that COVID-19 can end in time, because when we do not comply, then the pandemic will continue. There is a lack of awareness to follow the government steps so that COVID-19 can end in time, because when we do not comply, the pandemic will continue due to a lack of awareness for the initial step from the government. Okay, that's it my case studies now. Thank you for your attention and sorry for my mistake, and see you next. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.